What is going on, my Fallout lovers? Today we're going to be having a discussion about the rubber banding system. It's also known as the dynamic game difficulty balancing system in Fallout 4. And for those of you guys that don't know what rubber banding system is, essentially it's just a leveling system per area. So say in a certain part of the map, like say it's a little city, the enemies there would be, say between level 15 and 25. And then the town next to that might be level 45 through 55 enemies. So when you're walking around, you want to avoid those specific areas because they out-level you by a lot. I want to take a look at both of my concerns and what I think will be good about it in the upcoming Fallout 4 game. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. So first of all, guys, I just want to take a look at some of my concerns with this rubber banding system. So I'm just going to go down here a list real fast with some of my concerns. So first of all, my biggest concern out of all of them is going to be the limited amount of traveling and exploration. So say we just come out of the vault and you're walking around through the wasteland and you come upon a Deathclaw, right? And he just destroys you, okay? So that's pretty common in Fallout. In all the past Fallouts, if you walk around and you happen to fall upon a Deathclaw cave or something, you're going to get destroyed. And that's just how it is. So in a sense, that is kind of having to relate to the rubber banding system, but I think the biggest concern with this idea is that you're going to be encountering certain leveled enemies in certain locations. So say you walk into downtown Boston, right? And there's a group of raiders, and they're all level 25 through 35, and you're just a level 10. So that's the biggest concern, is that you are, no matter what, going to be destroyed. So that right there is going to limit exploration in the fact that you can't just go and just wander over every single piece of the map that you want to, being level 3. So that's a big concern for me. I have faith in the Bethesda Game Studios. I have faith in them. I know that they're not going to make this an MMO feeling game. It's going to be. I have 100% faith that they're going to do a good job with this. I just wanted to express some of my concerns with that whole idea, but it also can be a good thing too. So I'll get into that a little bit later. Another annoying thing that I know this could cause is random deaths. Like say you are trying to sneak up on this camp of raiders, right? They're 3 times as level as you, and you get destroyed, and you didn't save before you went to fight these bandits or raiders, and then you have to start way back from where your last save was. That's kind of just annoying, but I'm sure they'll find ways to work around that. So. And also that could cause like a lack of ability to really just dive into the lore of the game if you're constantly just dying to, way higher level enemies and you're just trying to explore. So that's definitely a concern. Alright guys, now I want to take a look here at the pro side of things. So I really just want to dive into what I think this could affect that I like in this game, in the aspects of endurance and survivability and making it more of that post-apocalyptic feel. So let's jump right into that right now. I really just want to capitalize on this point here at the very beginning, is that it definitely could make it more realistic per location. So say you decide to go straight into the spot where the bombs fell, that may be a bad idea, just for the fact that you might have Deathclaws walking around just in open, and it's just stupid for you to do that. So it would make it more realistic in the fact that you avoid certain areas until you're powerful enough so that you don't get killed, that makes it more realistic, which I think is a good thing. But also, this could be good or bad, is the fact that, say you walk right out of the vault, right? And 25 feet from the vault, there's a camp of raiders, okay? And they're all level, 1 through 5, and you're level 3, okay? And you decide, okay, I'm going to kill these guys, okay, boom. Then, okay, let's say 60 hours later, you come back into that same location, and you're level 30 at this point, or, whatever. It's just, speculation. You're level 30, and you decide you want to fight these raiders. So you go up with a pistol and one-shot them all because I'm a level 1 through 5. So it really can make you overpowered in a sense too. So it will be kind of nice to see, maybe some new raiders come into that area that, may be able to match your skill level a little bit more. Obviously, you don't want them too overpowered, but that's just an idea. You don't want to be just walking around the whole map just one-shotting everybody, because that would take away from the survival aspect of it. At least that's my opinion personally. So anyways, moving on. So, we've obviously seen this whole idea before in past Fallout games, in all of them. I remember the first time I played Fallout New Vegas, I was like, hey, I'm just going to walk straight down to the strip, right? And so I took off from the little town, and I started walking down the main highway towards New Vegas. And I saw, like, 6 Deathclaws, and I got absolutely destroyed. And I tried everything I could to get around them, but every single time, I always got killed. So, we've seen it in the past, and, I don't think it's going to be a bad thing, honestly. When it comes down to it, guys, I have faith in Bethesda Game Studios 100%. I know that they're going to use this whole rubber banding system in a good way, in a way that we are all going to feel a lot more realistic and like we need to survive. And I really just think that they're going to use this in a really positive, good way. So I just want to end on that note, the fact that we just need to have faith in these guys. And I just wanted to bring up, some of these concerns and some good things about it. Alright, so that about wraps it up for today's discussion on the whole rubber banding system. I really want to know what you guys have to think and say about this, so make sure you leave your questions and concerns down below as well, so we can have a conversation about that. And don't forget, as always, to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube for daily content when it comes to games, specifically Fallout 4, Battlefront 3, and big upcoming games like that. So make sure you like and subscribe. All my links will be in my description below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.